Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This time we got the AVGL Summer Series. It's the final week for the Saints. And, you know, my name is Nicholas Kermit Malash. Beside me, we got Jackson Deprived Brown. How you doing after that break?
I mean, we're doing pretty good, man. It was a really good game one there for the St. Clair Saints green roster in this doubleheader tonight, starting off against Ohio State. So very good stuff there from them, as now we're getting ready to jump into this matchup against University of Windsor club roster just shortly. And yeah, couple fair warnings, before we actually get things started off here. There is a huge thunderstorm moving towards our whole production side of things, the main HQ of production right now, aka Danner's apartment. And that is a little bit of an issue right now. So if we do lose power, if we do everything, if everything does go black, that is what what happened. So that is a little bit of a heads up there. And now finally moving forward into this matchup, we have your St. Clair Saints green roster currently sitting at 4-2, and University of Windsor a 3-3. I don't think the records will match up as close as what the scoreline of this game will actually be, but I do believe that this is still going to be a great battle between these two teams, and it will be a good final week here. Very important game nonetheless, as it is the final week.
Yes, well, it is YRC, which they are a part of the OCRS, which is another league that our Saints are in, and it's the club team of University of Windsor. It's not University of Windsor's main roster, so it could be there's different outcomes to this. So, I mean, it should be interesting. It should be close. I'm probably 4 or 5 games. Hopefully, we see 5 games, and hopefully the storm doesn't take out our power. But I'm ready for some Rocket League, and we're just about to get ready to hop into this lobby.
Yeah, very excited. You see all these players joining up. We already got Danners in here, alongside Nitrix, Doe, Rodman, Spoods, Thermalax, all of this. So we do actually have Spoods coming in for Kamal here in this game, which is going to be interesting to see. And I'm actually really excited to see how that one plays out.
Yeah, well, that's the roster. All our different leagues, since we're not in the school season yet, different leagues have different rosters. So one league for Saints Green might, like last game, Kamal, Nitrix, Ramen. For AVGL, it's Spoods, Nitrix, Ramen. So
lots of variety.
Yeah, lots of variety, and we're just trying to test out players, how they work with each other, getting ready for the school year and getting ready for basically, you'd say, the main season. So it adds a little bit of interest.
Getting things underway here now. We do have your St. Clair Saints kicking things off here against this Windsor squad. Like I was saying, it is a 4-2 record against a 3-3 record right here, with Windsor being that 3-3 record. And I just feel like the Saints should have a little bit more control over this matchup. And really, I think all the pressure is going to be on, as it is the final week, and that is going to be Spoods coming in here and opening things up nicely for St. Clair, giving them a 1-0 lead, only 26 seconds into the game.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful rotation and beautiful hit by the Saints there to open up the scoring. And I mean, if you're Windsor, you have to make sure that you don't let them get these easy goals. And I mean, St. Clair's gonna try to set themselves up for these easy goals. So
yeah, they're really good at dragging players out of rotation to make a goal that was initially hard easier.
Absolutely. And one thing there, Nitrix almost got a shot on goal there, but just a little bit behind the ball, as Windsor is going to try and create something here and push it a little too far.
Yeah, so Nitrix now going to have control of this ball heading towards midfield. Will get it around those U of Windsor players, but he does keep control of that ball. A couple of 50-50s up there in the air, and it will ultimately be St. Clair who loses that ball possession and sets up Thermal Axe for a goal. That is U of Windsor now tying things up at 1-1. Here, 3 minutes and 40 seconds remain in the game, and Thermal Axe just found a good opening there and took advantage of the Spoods. So closely finding that save, but it will be your side of U of Windsor coming out on top there in that play.
And not if you're University Windsor, you have to take advantage of those exact plays. Saints messed up, didn't clear the ball or didn't touch the ball, so you drop down in front of the net for an open net. You have to take advantage of those, and that's exactly what they did. Now we see a tie game, and this should be a close game, close series.
Yeah, I mean, so now Saints not as aggressive, I feel like it's what it's looking like, than what they were up to last series against Ohio. It's looking like they're slowing things down here a little bit and waiting for these better opportunities. And I don't know how I feel about it, because what worked last time around was really working for them.
Yeah, different team. Well, not really different team. You're a different player. So, and depending what their coach told them, maybe slow it down a little bit. But again, I don't remember seeing this YRC team play. So maybe they're just trying to get through the first game and figuring them out first, and then they'll go back to their old game style.
Yeah, for sure. So that is going to be the ball sent over towards midfield for you, Windsor. I mean, I feel like I've seen a lot of midfield battles, not even just in this game, and all of the games that we've been on tonight, was a lot of just like pitter-patter back and forth right near the center of the field. And, you know, a little bit less scoring games than what we're usually used to seeing.
Yeah, definitely not what we're used to seeing. Normally we get close games or blowouts. Majority of the time it's blowouts, and I think we're just lucky enough to see that. But again, when we get those close games, I love that. I love seeing other teams push Saints to, you know, game 5, maybe even win a series. I love to see that, and it just makes it to humble us down a little bit, make sure that, hey, we're not the best team, but we're playing good.
Yeah, for sure. So U of Windsor here now, and St. Clair Saints. Time is ticking down with the scoreline tied up at 1 apiece. A minute and 35 remains. I mean, it's not a lot of time. I don't know, we've said it a bunch tonight, but one goal really going to make a huge impact in this game right now.
Yeah, Raman's going to drop that down in front of the net. Going to get a shot on, and Raman's going to steal that from... Oh, no, never mind. I thought Raman stole that. Oh, he did, from Spoods.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it just bonked off his car and went in. So, I mean, definitely not intentional, but your St. Clair Saints are going to find that goal. And like I was just saying before that one went in, one more goal going to make a huge, crucial impact in on this game. And now it's all up to U of Windsor that needs to be on the attack now.
Yeah, University of Windsor doesn't have much time, so they definitely need to get this out of their zone, as that's going to be wide open net for somebody. Big save by Nindo. And
yeah, so it's just going to be Saints control of the ball right now in midfield, looking to get another setup. Going shot on goal, a little too high. Playing off the rebound and a little wide. So that is going to be your St. Clair Saints still with a 2-1 lead, but time is slowly ticking.
That's going to be a shot on net, and Spoods is going to give them a little bit of a cushion here. 2-goal lead, 51 seconds left. University of Windsor needs something. They need to score right away. They need a kickoff goal, basically.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I completely agree on that one. You would like to give yourself a little bit of time to set up a goal to try to tie it. But for now, I'm thinking Saints are just in beautiful positioning here to close out this game 1.
Yeah, they are, but again, you don't want to get too comfortable, especially even a 2-goal lead with 40 seconds left. That can disappear in a matter of 10, 15 seconds. So definitely need to still play as much defense as possible. But if you can keep it in University of Windsor's end, you can win this game as long as you don't let them get it to your end.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. They are still trying to find a couple shots on goal, and they are just keeping it in that zone in general. And yeah, at this point, if you're U of Windsor, you just kind of want to dump and hope to make a play off it. But it's not looking too well for them, as now they only have 8 seconds to score 2 goals. And I'm saying it's probably going to be the nail in the coffin here now as soon as this ball touches the ground. Your St. Clair Saints will be taking game 1 here of this series.
That's not really a surprise. Well, I mean, it is a surprise, especially with the way YRC are playing, the University of Windsor club team. But again, the offense coming from Saints is just 10 shots in that first game, which normally we see a more aggressive, more offensive pressure. So I think maybe in the next game we're going to see closer to 15, maybe 17, 18 shots going into game number 2, or maybe the defense and University of Windsor can show us something and maybe they'll get more shots than just 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing right now is for U of Windsor to try to get on the attack a little more, try to get it out of their zone, because even if the Saints aren't really racking up those shots as much as they're used to, they still had a lot of time in possession, and that's really one of the big things as well. So the Saints really looking pretty strong after that game 1 there, but it wasn't as much of a differential between the scores as I expected, to be honest. So U of Windsor definitely putting up a fight here, and I'd like to see them continue to put up this fight like they have been so far.
Yeah, if you're Saints, you definitely want a 3-0 here. Just put yourself maybe a little bit higher in the rankings going into, playoffs. But if you're University of Windsor, you need this win. So I think they're gonna push harder and, do everything they can. They definitely need something, and they need to win. I think this is the most important game for them, for University of Windsor, is to win this.
Yeah, so only a couple minutes until this second game, actually does get started here. So we are going to be here for just a couple minutes as they do get a new lobby created. And yeah, like you were saying, I mean, they would like to just keep up the pressure. I mean, yeah, a win's a win, no, nonetheless, but you'd like to get that 3-0 win to help with that seeding moving forward. Like we were talking about, as it does come down to record, and then a tiebreaker between records is your game record, right? So that's really important to them here right now. And let's hope that they can just keep up the pressure. If you are looking to, if you're on the Saints side of things, you're looking to just keep up the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure from the Saints has been really good, but it's been matched. University of Windsor has matched that. So, again, if you just need to take advantage of what you're doing right, and if you can open up that net, you need to make sure you score that goal for both sides.
Saints really just got very aggressive right away. You saw flying aerials just coming right through from the Saints, trying to find a goal there, which not going to come through. And but they're just so aggressive here with this pressure right now, and I think we were both anticipating this moving forward in the rest of the series.
Yeah, that's like I said in game 1. I think they are trying to learn their opponent, and then for game number 2, go back to how aggressive they were, just so.
Ooh.
Maybe change up a style. So, University of Windsor, we're going to be playing like this. So that's what they think. And then all of a sudden, Saints come out and starts playing super aggressive, and University not expected.
Yeah, so we're a minute in, though, and we haven't really seen a goal yet, which is a little different from the last one. We had our first goal just a few seconds into the game. And so now it's really interesting to see how things play out with this one being a little bit slower paced. And this whole series in general, right? I mean, the scoreline after game 1 was 3-1, but it was 1-1 going in the last minute 20. And I mean, I don't think we're gonna see a whole lot different here in this one. So it will be a shot on net, bar down, not gonna go through though for the Saints. Great opportunity.
Yeah, Saints are trying to open up the scoring. We're a minute and a half in and haven't seen any goals yet, so it's definitely not what we normally expect. And University of Windsor are playing excellent, matching Saints and, giving them an opportunity, as Saints are gonna try and start something here.
Yeah, his ball bouncing around a little bit towards his midfield position still, and it will be the side of St. Clair. Now looking to take this one onto the offensive play. Nice little flick, gonna go over the defender, and goalie just cannot reach it in time. Rahman gonna put the first one on the board here in this game number 2. And that is a huge goal from the Saints, as it was the only one to really go in the first 2 minutes of this game. So St. Clair really playing good, especially considering the play style of this game.
That was a absolute gorgeous fake coming out from Nitrix on the, I believe that was the right side of the goal. And that was a gorgeous switch. Led him to the goal, which gave him a 1-0 lead. And Boots is going to try to redirect that, maybe pick up some speed on it. Try to get something going, but Hunted Gaming's going to try and get something started here for University of Windsor. Nindo going to get a shot on goal, but Nitrix there to make a save.
Yeah, and that's going to be Spoods actually getting demoed in the process, so really helped you if Windsor open up that net there for themselves a little bit. Ramen trying to get an aggressive play with the rebound. Not going to come through, though. Right off the post, a little wide from the shot. I believe that was Nitrix. But no, our Spoods going to be coming up here now, trying to pull off something of his own, getting a center. But U of Windsor, they have a really good defense in the crease there, where they will get all three of their players and kind of stack them up in the crease, and it makes it very hard for St. Clair to try to find a goal.
Yeah, that was centered. Unfortunately, nobody was there for University of Windsor, and I think they're going to get a shot here, but it's just going to be a little bit wide. They're starting to get more opportunities than the first game, and just nothing's getting in the net. They can't put anything away yet. I mean, you're coming down to a minute and a half left, and a shot by Spoods, but that's going to be an easy save by Malrex.
Yeah, so Therm Relax is going to be there, and he is just going to be trying to get a little bit more control of the ball. That is going to go into Saints territory. Minute and a half remains. Time is still ticking, of course. And if you're U of Windsor, you're starting to get a little bit more worried, and you really want to find this back of the net here shortly.
Yeah, it's not much time to work with, but it's enough time, and they're getting the opportunities that they need. That's going to be almost a shot on goal, and University of Windsor cannot catch a break. As I say that, Spoods is going to get a shot on goal, but Hunted Gaming is going to make another save, and the offensive pressure right now from Saints is just unbelievable. As I say that, that was a gorgeous pass from Ramen to Spoods.
And Nitrix, and then Ramen again.
Oh, wow. The whole team.
That ball movement was just unreal from the side of the Saints. They just passed it, and it was right there in center. Had U of Windsor out of position. Going to result in the goal for the Saints. Now with a 2-0 lead. Nitrix, nice demo there on the Therm Relax early into this one. And now only 50 seconds remain. If you're U of Windsor, you got to find a goal, and you got to find a goal here.
Yeah, definitely 45 seconds left. Not where you want to be, down by 2, and it's really unfortunate for them because they did have opportunities and they had their chances, but the ball just didn't want to cooperate. And I mean, this is going to be a center. They're going to get a shot on goal to bring it within 1. Thermorex is going to bring it within 1. 32 seconds left. This is possible.
And that's why the goal from Spoods was so huge, because it gave that Saints the comfort of U of Windsor. Hey, they can score a goal and they still won't be tied up. So if you're in the Saints' shoes, you're still in good positioning. You just got to keep your defensive pressure up. You know, try to get that ball into U of Windsor zone and just play it off of their zone. You do not want that ball to be in your side of the field at all.
Yeah, definitely not what you want, but University of Windsor is going to try and make a push here. Try to get something started. We got 10 seconds left, and
Ramen, huge.
Clair Saints just cleared that out. They need to keep this up in there and try to get it down the end.
Yeah, Nitrix actually gonna get demoed. Oh my god, that's the opportunity. But the save from Spood's gonna result in that one hitting the ground. Oh my goodness. I thought we were gonna see a last second goal there from U of Windsor for a second.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of salt on the wound there. Unfortunately for University of Windsor, that's just nothing. The ball would not cooperate. And again, we did see more shots from University of Windsor, so that's solid. I think there was 6 shots from them, better than 3. And I mean, if you push that up, they definitely need to take an early lead here and, you know, try to get this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, Saints up now 2-0 on the series. U of Windsor having to pull off a reverse sweep if they do want to come up on top here in this one. But we've seen a lot of low-scoring games, 3-1, then 2-1, right? So at this point, I'd say every single goal is just so crucial.
Yeah, it's definitely one thing that you don't want as they're going to get a shot on net, but I think Thermalax maybe got a piece of that to push it wide, but Windsor going to try and start something. Spoods gets the clear and going to start something on this end.
Oh, the shot. Little too slow. Going to result in Haunted Gaming able to get that save with ease. And that's a nice little redirect there from Spoods, but it will not go. But Ramen off the rebound finds the goal here. St. Clair Saints going to be with the 1-0 lead. 37 seconds into this matchup. Only 4 minutes and 23 seconds remain in the series unless you of Windsor can pick up a game win.
Yeah, that's 37 seconds into the game, and Saints have a early lead. I think Saints are like, we want to put this away. We need this 3-0 series win just to help with the rankings a little bit. And I mean, University of Windsor, they're only down by 1, so I mean, it is possible. We've seen them play and match Saints gameplay, but again, they just haven't had anything going for them. So
yeah, and like I was saying with the, every goal meaning so much, with Rahman with his second, 1 away from the hat trick, gonna give it a 2-0 lead for your St. Clair Saints. And as I was saying, though, with every goal being so crucial because of the low-scoring playstyle that we've seen from these past 2 games, the Saints having a 2-0 lead right now is absolutely huge only a minute into this game.
yeah, that was a gorgeous setup by Spoods off the backboard, but again, University Windsor needs to score quick. They need to hit back, and they need a little bit of momentum before, again, like a minute left or minute and a half left. They don't have enough. Not that you don't have enough time, but it's not enough time against the Saints. And an early goal here, with probably within the next minute and a half, that'd probably benefit them the best. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that. They're gonna need some sort of slight momentum before we get down to the final moments of the game. U of Windsor right now battling for it. They have this ball in St. Clair territory, but it's looking like St. Clair is not too fond of this and wants to get this one out as soon as possible. Spood's going to send over to Rahman. Rahman, nice little backflip there to hit the ball, and it's going to center it actually for Nitrix, and he dribbles it over the defender. That's the Nitrix goal with a beautiful pass from Rahman, and that's going to be a 3-0 lead. Loving that play there from the Saints, and they do connect on that one, just dribbling it right over the Thermalax. That's what we like to see from your St. Clair Saints, to advance them to a 3-0 game and make them into inches closer to winning the series.
yeah, it's definitely not getting easier for University of Windsor. They need something, and they need it quick. 3 goals is a huge comeback, and just slowing the ball down like that is giving St. Clair the advantage, wasting time doing nothing. That's no good for University of Windsor. And moving on, you have to push stuff. You have to make it your game, and you're already down by 3. Nothing can hurt. Even if you go let more goals in, you have to do something to push that first goal.
Yeah, build that momentum, and that they've had a couple great opportunities in the last 15 seconds or so, but nothing going to connect. Either a little missed shot and a little wide, or either Saints in the net. And at that point in time, I mean, it's just making it so difficult for U of Windsor to try to find a goal. St. Clair really making sure that they have somebody in that goal line at all times to make a play. But right now, like we were saying, if you're U of Windsor, you want to find a goal before we get under that 2-minute mark. And here we are now, under that 2-minute mark, and it's getting a little worrisome for U of Windsor. They had a great opportunity right there. The ball was halfway through the net, but it just wasn't enough. And now U of Windsor, time is ticking, and it is ticking fast.
Yeah, that's a nice little play by Nindo. Haunted Gaming is going to bring them within 2. A little late. A minute 35 left. It is, I mean, it's possible, but again, you need to score another quick one. That is a gorgeous goal. And, you opened up the defense. You made the good plays, and you got yourself on the board. So they definitely need to score within the next probably 20 seconds to have a chance.
Yeah, so it's still a 3-1 scoreline. St. Clair definitely still have that 2-goal cushion. They're definitely still looking pretty solid, just wanting to keep this ball out of their zone as much as possible in this last minute and 20 seconds, where if you're U of Windsor, you want to put all of your resources onto the attacking side of things right now and just try your absolute best to stop St. Clair from getting any type of ball control, and keep it in control this whole time as best you can, and try to find as many shots on net as you can as well. Great shot there, but just a little too wide. Going to result in it going to the St. Clair corner, but that is going to be Nintendo. Oh my god, I didn't realize. But that's going to be Nintendo. St. Clair Saints now winning 3-2. But U of Windsor now have a minute to only score 1 goal. I think they're looking pretty solid.
Yeah, I didn't even realize his name there. I've been too focused, but Like I said, 20 seconds. It was 30 seconds, but still, that's enough time. As I say that, oh, Nitrix had a shot, but Nintendo gets a massive save, and they have some momentum. They could turn this around and score another goal here, tie up the game, bring it into overtime.
Yeah, Nintendo has been making some huge plays here late in this game, really coming up mildly clutch, and that's Nintendo with another one. Just as we were saying that, Nintendo has gone huge for the side of U of Windsor in this Game 3 case scenario, 3-3 scoreline, 40 seconds remain. This next goal is going to be so important here, Kermit.
University of Windsor has all the momentum in their favor. They just need to play defense, try to get it OT. As I say that, that's going to be off the backboard, looking for the double touch, but not going to happen. Oh, again, that's going to be another shot. Thermal, Rex.
St. Clair put the roots on real quick, and so let's get to work.
Yeah, they said, maybe we'll make this interesting, but I mean, we got 15 seconds left. Last goal wins.
Yeah, I completely agree on this one. Last goal does definitely win this game at this point in time. We will most likely be seeing an overtime unless the team can score in these remaining 5 seconds. That's a nice shot there from the Saints to really set up as a floater, but going to get a little redirected wide, going to be hitting the ground right before. That would have went into U of Windsor net, but it is going to be overtime here now. Last time we saw overtime, Kamal ended it really quick and early in the Game 3 case scenario as well, but it's not going to be the case this time as Kamal not in the lineup for St. Clair in this one. Going to be all up to the other three, trying to find the back of the net.
Yeah, Saints are going to try and get an opportunity here, but Thermal Rex going to be pushing with the offense, but Spoods slowing it down, trying to get something to happen. Gets it over one defender, but Haunted Gaming's there to keep it in.
Yeah, so now we do see the side of SCC putting it into U of Windsor zone. Can they keep it there? Can they find a good shot opportunity? They almost found one late in the last game, but now they are looking to transition that into an overtime goal. Going to be a great defense from U of Windsor to start things off, though, in this first minute or so, as St. Clair still keeping up their pressure, but it is still proving to be difficult as U of Windsor has really picked up their momentum and putting on a lockdown defense show.
Yeah, that was a massive save. I see that. Nitrix is going to redirect that pass from Spoods, and St. Clair's is going to take this 3-0.
What a pass.
Oh my god. What a redirect.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. That was such a beautiful play to end things out in overtime there. Game 3 winner going to go to the Saints, and that's going to give them the series. They're going to go 1-0 in CCA for the night and 1-0 in AVGL for the night. Great stuff there from the Saints overall, dominating in 2 different leagues, 2 3-0 wins. I mean, we saw a lot of really close games, I'm going to be honest, but the Saints just clutched up in every one of them and just took it.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking like the earlier game against OSU is they played great. They just didn't have the opportunities given to them, and the ball wouldn't just go their way. If the ball would have went their way just once, this whole series could have been different. We could be seeing Game 5.
Yeah, I completely agree on that one there. So that was going to be the final week of the AVGL Summer Series. Going to put your St. Clair Saints green to a 5-2 record and move down U of Windsor to a 3-4 record. So good stuff there from the Saints to come out on top with over a double positive record there in this league, and they're really hoping to move that forward into the playoffs, I believe. Not too caught up on the AVGL playoff system and whatnot there, but we will be able to talk about that a little bit more moving forward. And I know you guys all got a little bit of a schedule break during the in-between these two games. We're going to jump back into that real quick, just touch on it really quickly for any new viewers in here. So for July 25th, that being tomorrow, you can catch me and Kermit. I believe he's on here with me again tomorrow, doing some more AVGL Summer Series action. And then we got our initial peek at the League of Legends team July 28th, that being the Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the DreamHack Beyond tournament. That is the Collegiate Invitational. And then more Rock League action on the 28th. I don't have a whole lot of details on that one. I'm not 100% on that school's logo, and I'm not 100% on it's Oakland? Oakland, okay. And I'm not 100% on what league that's in, but that will be Wednesday, July 28th at 8 p.m. EST. And then the following day being the Thursday, 6 p.m. once again, following up on some more League of Legends action in that DreamHack Beyond Collegiate Invitational. Finally, moving on to the end of the schedule here, moving forward, some more action on Thursday, this being Rock League, though, later in the night against Georgia Tech Esports in the CCA Summer Series League. And I believe, is that one on the CCA Summer Series channel? No, we'll have it on here. That's just where the league is at. Anyways, yes, that is going to be us playing Georgia Tech Esports July 29th. So those are all your upcoming matches here for that one. And one more quick shout out to our sponsors as we do wrap things up here. St. Clair College Alumni Association, PC Outlet, Zekelman School of Business and Information Technology, St. Clair College, Tim Hortons, and the St. Clair SRC. Like I was saying, wouldn't be possible to put on this production without them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as well. We would not be able to do it without you guys as well. Coming in here, supporting the broadcast means a lot. Everyone, my name is Jackson at Pride Brown, joined alongside Nicholas Kermit Maloche. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will catch you all on the next one. Have a good night.